Here is the Vane XL, and I love this knife. I will be definitely dropping a review on it later. However, I wanted to talk about this specific issue, and it's the stop pin. If we check it out right here, it's about standard thickness. Just focus the camera. Yeah. And the problem is that it is pretty long, and so there's a tiny bit of a gap between the contact with the blade and the stop pin. A bit of a floating area, so to speak. Keeping that in mind, moving on to a budget knife, more of a budget knife, this Tenable Cryo. Your knife is only as strong as its stop pin, and this one is the same thickness just about. However, the blade is a bit thicker, so the contact area is larger, and so it's going to be way harder for this to fail. I proved that by basically putting this in a chest lever grip with another piece of wood in my second hand, and I pushed and exerted as much force as basically humanly possible in such a cut, and nothing happened to the stop pin. Perfectly fine. All of it. And now to this bad boy. Everything about this knife feels premium except the price. And look at that. That's no exception. Look at the thickness. It's basically the same thickness as the crossbar itself. Pretty much. And I will be never worried about this one. That's for sure. However, there is another issue that we need to talk about, and that is heat treatment, because all of these are likely heat treated to some degree. However, some might be more than others, and maybe petrified fish made thicker stop pins to alleviate for their mediocre heat treatment. Now, whether or not that is true, we will never find out, most definitely. However, I don't think that's the case, and for the most part, I just want to be confident in my knife. If I see a thick stop pin, I don't need to guess whether it's heat treated or not. It's probably going to be fine regardless. You know what I mean? Even if it's a mediocre heat treat. So, I'm not too sure about this one. Like, they had the perfect recipe. Titanium handles, M390 blade, such a price tag, and the stop pin is just this area where they kind of, well, am I being paranoid? I don't know. Maybe I am. This will definitely hold up to pretty much 99% of people's use, but I'm not too sure that it will hold up, from the maximum strength chest lever grip. Maybe it wouldn't. I don't know. Maybe it will do just fine. Am I being paranoid? I want to be able to depend my life on my knife. So